Why are you parked in handicap parking?
What are you, special? You special?
Fuck yourself.
Fucking try and hit me, little.
Don't you dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that are all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Juice, and today I'm going to tell you about how to conquer the fear of balance point. What the fuck is balance point? Balance point is where the bike is at that perfect fucking balance point, obviously, where it doesn't want any more gas, it doesn't need less gas, it's just floating right there because it's perfectly balanced in a comfortable position, and the rest of the fucking idle, the speed of the bike is carrying it without much effort from you at all. How did I deal with balance point in the beginning? Or just the fear of it? The trick to me is, that helped me, is you have to chase that feeling. You have to chase it. You have to marry it in order to conquer it. Like this right here. I'm in that weightless feeling. Right? You have to want to feel that every time. Try this out. Instead of clutching up to just see how high you can get, clutch up, turn your music off first, clutch up, and chase that sound of the bike that it makes when it goes quiet. When it goes quiet, you should be applying brake pressure, if not stopping yourself from going back too far. Alright? That's why I recommend a handbrake. My fingers were a lot more quicker than my feet. That's an exercise you need to try right there. Is to chase that sound. You will. This is what you're going to feel when you're chasing that sound. You're going to feel that feeling of the bike tilting back like it's pivoting. What you don't realize is that your bike can go back really fucking far, especially if you take your tail off. That bitch can go really far, almost all the way back, and you can always save it. You're getting that tilt back feeling, dude. You're not even fucking high enough, all right, to even worry about looping the bike. You need to chase that feeling, get it over with, so you can get your slow willy status. Alright? And once you get to that point, that's when the real progress begins. That is where you can sit there and manipulate your bike. I don't know if I said it right. Manipulate your bike in order to go from left to right, to keep it straight. Now back to the fear of balance point. What's going to help you overcome your fear? Setting up your bike correctly is one big thing that is going to help you overcome your fear. Look at me, baby. I want to go over there to that pole again. Setting up your bike correctly, and there's really no right way. When I say correctly, I mean correctly as it's set up for you. To make my bike even more comfortable, I need aftermarket clip-ons. You can get away with flipping them bitches and inverting them. You're going to have to chase that feeling over and over and over again until you either loop, you crash safely, or you're no longer scared of that bitch. When you're no longer scared of that bitch, that's when you're at balance point, baby. You want to hear it? See what? You hear that right there? That's me chasing it because I'm not at the balance point. All right. If you're going up in RPMs, you're not at the balance point. I will show you what it sounds like when the bike goes quiet, and that's the feeling you need to chase. Like this right here. See how it just goes quiet? That's the feeling that you need to chase. Because when you chase that feeling, you are training yourself no longer to be scared of it, because it will become part of the wheelie now. It will be more natural. Guys, you have to realize, you have to do that. There's no other way around it. You can't be chasing a wheelie the rest of your life. You have to motherfucking chase that feeling, or else you will suck. Who wants to suck? I know Ken wants to suck. Who else wants to suck?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I think I'm kind of qualified to at least teach you to get to my level. Zero balance point will do several things to you. It will cause you to forget that you even have a brake system. It will cause you to jump off the bike. It will cause you to look scared and chop the shit out that bitch. But just know, your brake system is what's going to control the height of your wheelie, boy. So it's something that you have to do, right? Just know, guys, if you take anything from this video, just know that you have to chase that feeling. You have to marry it. You have to make it your bitch. I would not lie to you guys. So today, what I'm practicing is steering that bitch right. Tomorrow, I'll practice going left. Or I'll practice going left right now. If I try to hop on the tank, that's a new fear to me. So I have to keep on conquering shit as I go. And I mean, it ain't nothing but to do it, baby. That's all it is, man. I know a lot of you guys are probably in an area where there's not like a lot of traffic. There's not a lot going on in the city. So it's up to you to make sure you click that notification bell and stay posted and keep on watching these videos, because I'm trying to help you if you're in that situation. That's what I came out here to do, because there was nobody virtually to help me. I remember this one time, I almost want to call him a whole ass motherfucking nigga, which is like just a bitch made person, somebody who's a piece of shit in reality. I think he was a Marine, which, if anybody knows anything about Marines, Army we don't click. But his name is AP the bitch nigga. And I mean, if you want to do something about it, nigga, it's whatever. Check it out though. I remember I was on Craigslist, and this is when I was trying to buy a stunt bike. This was like a year ago. I was trying to buy a stunt bike, and like I was trying to buy one, and I messaged this guy named AP. He was selling a fucking F4i, a Honda. I don't know if I had enough money, or he said it was sold at the time, or something happened, and the deal never went down, right? I had money, right? But the deal never went down. And so I decided to turn a negative into a positive. So I sat there and I told him, I was like, hey man, I'm pretty sure you look like you probably know what you're doing. Hey man, do you think that if we went up to a stunt line, is there any way that you could show me a few pointers, get me started in this whole sport? He was like, he was kind of skeptical, like the messages weren't really like, yeah, hell yeah. It was almost like, oh my God, this fucking loser wants to learn how to fucking stunt. And so, like, he didn't know who he was talking to, really, obviously, which I understand. Like, but that's why I call you a bitch, motherfucker. Because that day right there, right? And then so I decided, since I got money, I was like, let me throw some money at it. I was like, man, I was practicing, I was showing my clips because I still had his number throughout the weeks and shit. And I would do wheelies, and like he would make fun of me, like low key make fun of me on the text message back to the response and say some shit like, oh my God, you're gonna get somebody killed. And I was chasing the shit out of wheelies, but I felt like I was making progress. You know what I'm saying? And so one day I decided to text him like, hey bro, I've been trying to do wheelies on my stunt bike, because I had bought the stunt bike by then, but I still had his number. And I decided to tell him, hey man, I'll give you $50 if you could prove to me that my bike can do an idle wheelie and a slow wheelie. He hopped on it. He was like, hell yeah, blah, 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 blah. I think a week went by, and he was like, his response was, oh, hell yeah, this is going to be the easiest 50 bucks I've ever made. And so he tells me to go up to the fucking a stunt lot over there on West Road, like down the street from where I was at. I actually ended up going to like the other end of West Road till it was a dead end, and I was at a lot. But I was like, ain't nobody here. This dude fucking, he did the okey doke on my bitch ass. But then I called them, and they said, nah, man, over, like he told me the intersection. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm at the wrong spot. So I go over there, meet up with those guys, and that's where I met Rob Miller, Jacob, I met fucking Jack, and there was a guy named Sonny there. And of course, AP's bullshit ass was there riding somebody else's fucking bike, Rob Miller's bike and shit, like a lame ass motherfucker. Okay, so I'm sitting there trying to do wheelies and shit like that. This is the day where I'm supposed to give him 50 bucks to get on my bike. I said, fuck that, I ain't getting this dude shit. The reason why I didn't give him shit is because I wanted to sit there and to get my way into the sport, and that's my way of getting into him, by sitting there and tickling what he needed, which was money. And so once I did that, I was like, I no longer need your bitch ass. I never really offered him $50. I was like, man, fuck that motherfucker. If you want $50, come take this shit, come grab my keys and do the idle wheelie and say, hey, you owe me $50. Because if that was me and somebody told me they'll give me $50 to do an idle wheelie, as soon as you show up, I'm gonna say hop off the motherfucker. He didn't want it that bad. He didn't bring it up, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, you're a bitch nigga, I'm gonna take advantage. And so I then got to meet Jacob, Rob, and everybody. So that was my bullshit ass way of getting into the sport, by meeting those guys. Those guys have been basically the best thing since sliced bread when it comes to fucking giving me tips and tricks. Jacob even gave me, or actually, I mean, he charged me, but it wasn't a lot of money. He gave me a steel subframe in order to help me out with reinforcing the subframe that I have now, which is known to break real easily. And we met, we talked, boom, and it's like, I suck so bad that I didn't want to show up to all of the stunt lots that they went to, because to me it's kind of embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm the man in everything I do, but I'm not the man in this. They are. And so I took my time, my sweet time, and I practiced on my own, which I still practice on my own. The reason why I practice on my own is because I like peace and quiet, man. I'm a quiet person. I don't like to be judged. Nobody does. And so that was my way into the sport, guys. So you have to find those group of guys who love the same thing you love to do. Because if you don't, man, you better keep on watching, because I got you, baby. Keep on watching, and I'll give you all kind of tips and shit like that that help me.
Every day, Welcome to the channel, baby. Welcome to the channel. Houston, Texas, born and raised. All day, every day.